All right, it is now 7 minutes past the hour. Each week we introduce you to coaches from across the Jackson State campus, and this morning we would like to introduce you to Gabby Moore. She is the head men's and women's tennis coach here at Jackson State. She joins me now live on the set. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
You doing all right this morning?
Yes, how are you?
I woke you up too early, didn't I?
No,
I know
not
I
at
did.
all. I'm used to being up.
You used to be up early?
I am.
Well, Coach, you're going into your second year here at Jackson State. How's everything going?
Great. It's been a great experience since I've been here. Everything's been well. The team is great. The athletic department is awesome. Nothing to complain about with Jackson State University.
I know, earlier we talked about recruiting. I know recruiting is over for you. How did it go?
Great. On my men's side, I have 4 incoming kids, and on my women's side, I have 5 incoming freshmen. So it's going to be a great year, a new complete team for both sides.
Wow. Now, you coach both the men and women. Is that difficult? I mean, do they play similar teams, or do they play different times, or how does that work?
For the most part, I try and put them together. So it makes traveling a little easier for me if I could pull 2 teams with the same men and women's program. So most of the time they travel together, which is great just for the team aspect of just having people there to support them at all times.
Okay. So what's the strength of the tennis team this year, Coach, both men and women?
I think we're pretty good. We've always been top in the conference. I think every year since I've been here, we've gotten better and we've improved. So I'm looking forward to this season and seeing, and being able to adapt to new kids and to our culture here and see what they could do.
Wow. And for those who don't know, when the tennis season, because we had the lady out at the front, she said, the soccer lady out there. I said, ain't no soccer lady. So tell everybody when this tennis season.
About what? I'm sorry.
When does tennis start?
Okay, tennis starts in January. So as soon as they come back, they have about 2 weeks, and we head right into season on January 16th.
Wow, I know, because when I come out there, it's really, really cold, Coach. How do you go, deal around that?
Well, it's not that bad. I'm from Chicago, so this is easy for me, at least for me, to be out there in
I wondered how you were out there in that cold with the shorts on and all that. I was like, man, what is she crazy?
Sometimes my kids give me a little, setback for it, but it's not that bad. It's doable. It's usually about 50, maybe 40 degrees. We have morning practices last year, and it was a little chilly, and sometimes I'd be like, okay, we can't do this, but for the most part, they're used to it. So,
okay.
And you never know, like in the climate.
Yes, ma'am.
They could play in the cold, because when we start season, we're in January, and we play all outdoors, so they have to get used to it anyway. Okay.
Now, you're telling me that you're from Chicago. So tell us a little bit about yourself so everybody can know about Coach Gabby.
Sure. So I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, and I started playing tennis when I was about 7 years old. And since then, I've kept up with it. I went to Southern University for college, played there for 4 years, and won 4 SWAC championships.
Wow.
Under Jeffrey Conyers, who's still coaching there currently. And after that, he's the reason why I started coaching, honestly. And I got the position here as an assistant coach, and now I'm a head coach here. And
the rest is going to be history.
The rest is history.
And I know you're telling me the team that really just getting on your nerves is Alabama State.
Yes.
They get on to everybody now.
Everybody. I think everyone in the SWAC, which is good. I love the competition. The coach there has done a great job with his program and has completely turned the program around since I played. And I graduated in 2015, so I'm not that far removed. But the competition has grown completely as far as the tennis in the SWAC, and I think that's completely. It's amazing for our conference, just to have competition and. But they are the ones to beat.
Wow, and they won it like 2 or 3 years in a row.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know your team is really, really good, Coach. And your team has been in the SWAC tournament for the last few years.
Yes, they played in the last few years. We actually played Alabama State twice in the finals, and so. They're eager to win. They want to win.
Yes, ma'am. Well, speaking of tennis, the buzz around the nation has been Coco Gauff. Have you been following her? I know she lost yesterday, but
of course.
Tell me what you think of her. I mean, being 15 years old, is that amazing to be winning at 15?
It is. It's completely amazing, and it's good for the new generation. I think a lot of people are like, oh, she beat Venus. Like how? And it's like that's a good thing, like for the next generation to move in and start, and especially a woman of color, just another, role model for these girls. So I think she's done an incredible job, her maturity level, and now she could actually believe like, hey, I could be here, I could do this,
Wow.
even at 15, and she has so much time to grow.
Wow.
So I think it's a great thing for her.
So with her being 15 now, you think as she gets older, she's going to get even better, and you think she'll be a champion one day?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Really?
I mean, in her mind, you could tell that she already has that fire behind her, that she feels like she's unbeatable. Like you could see her being upset, like I'm supposed to be, no matter who she plays, I'm supposed to be winning. And if she keeps that momentum up, she'll be the next champion.
We got some Cocos on our team?
I hope so. And if not, I'm definitely going to build them to be.
So when you look at your team, who do we need to look out for, once tennis season starts?
I think like I said, our incoming class, we have a strong Robin Alston. She is our only American woman on our team this year. She's from Georgia, from Atlanta, Georgia. She was a top American recruit, so she's going to be a killer. But everybody on the team, I think, is going to be, a weapon of destruction.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Coach, I really appreciate you letting me have access to your team like you've done in the past. I really appreciate that. So we can't wait for the tennis season to start, especially these guys around here.
Yeah.
Once they saw you come up in here, especially the guy named Jim. Anything else you'd like to add this morning,
No,
Coach?
just go Tigers.
All right, Coach. Now, you're welcome back anytime now.
Awesome.
All right.
Anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be here.
All right. All right. Stay
7
with us. We're back after this. How you doing, Miss Broadwater? Good job.
Thanks. Thank you.